I would say I actually started straight out the stroller. I think when I was a year old, that was my first year suiting up. And it's pretty much like that throughout my family. You know, once you're walking or you're out the stroller, you're pretty much putting a suit on. You know, coming up under my father, you know, living legend, flag boy Meade from the original Yellow Pocahontas. You know, first flag, gang flag, whatever you want to call it. But coming up under my father, it was something that he had did, I guess maybe for 2 decades before I was born. And me and my little brother, we just jumped in the mix of the flow of things. You know, it's a family tradition. Pretty much did it till I was maybe 15, 16 years old. Kind of got sidetracked for a second and stopped. And then came my incarceration. But the whole while I was incarcerated, I was actually thinking about coming home, you know, trying to put that suit on again for my family at least one last time. Let my father, my mother, my brother, my family, you know, just for the whole family. You know, let them see me suited up all over again. You know, it's pretty much my father, you know, he kind of like his old age went to setting in on him, his illnesses went to setting in on him, and he hadn't retired, but he was pretty much keeping the tradition in the family with my children, grandkids, my cousin's children. You know, one year he actually amassed about 18 kids, you know, had their own little gang, you know. So I guess you would say it runs in our blood. Mardi Gras 2024 was my first year suiting back up. I hadn't been home like 3 years and hadn't finally put it in the mix of things. I had to kind of like settle down and get situated being home. But I honestly must say, I mean, I done been home, I done been traveling with work, traveling with pleasure, and doing a lot of other things since I've been home. But it wasn't until I actually put that suit on that I felt like I was in my element, that made me actually feel like I was really, truly home. I think I had 7 different animals. I mean, from the cobras on the boots to the lion on the apron, center apron, you know, to the elephant on the back, leopard on one cuff and a panther on the other cuff, and the eagle on top of my head. You know, so I think that was maybe like six different animals. You actually have what we would call technicians. You know, there's some guys that have been around for a long time. Like, you know, one of my uncle, Ernest Hingle, that's who did all my dad's 3-dimensional designs. You know, another guy that helped me out, helped my dad out, Melvin Reed, you know, call him Left. You know, these guys are technicians. They'll sit around the table with some cardboard and cut it up and glue it and staple it until they get a shape of something that they really want. And when they get that shape, then it's on you to say, yeah, that's what I want. And then you just beading it, you sewing it. You know, I'm talking about bead by bead. You know, they call it sew pop a needle. You know, that's you sewing until your fingers start bleeding. You know, and that's what you come out with. You know, and the Black Feather Hunters, you know, the gang that I'm presently, the tribe that I'm presently running with. You know, we actually trying to do some good things in the community. You know, the community was always behind the Black Feathers. You know, so we trying to reconnect with our community. You know, last month we did like a little cleanup, walk through the neighborhood, cleaning up, picking up trash here and there, speaking with some of the people, you know, letting them know we appreciate their support being behind us. It's here to stay, it's not going nowhere. It's family oriented, it's a community thing. You know, it's for us, it's by us. You know, we're gonna keep it alive, you know, doing it for the people, for the communities.